Welcome. I'm James. This is James Green's English Classroom. I'm an English teacher in New York, and I host a live Zoom call for people learning English to come and meet and talk every day for at least 1 hour, sometimes more. It starts every day at 13 UTC, that's Universal Coordinated Time. It's the same as 9 a.m. in New York. And we get together students of all levels and abilities, from beginner, intermediate, advanced, as well as teachers and sometimes native speakers, to talk and join on what we have in common and play to integrate differences for the purpose of learning English. So I'm starting the YouTube live stream now, and I need to share the links. A few people coming in already. I just want to share the links, but we can start up as I'm doing that. I don't know if you want to start us off, Amira, and do two things at once, or shall we hold off until I share the links and I can give you my full attention? Do you have a preference? Anyway, I'm going to be sharing the links, and I'll let you know when you've got my full attention.
Hi, James.
Hi. Who's that?
How are you?
Hi.
I am the first here.
No. You don't see other people?
No, I am in my cell phone.
Oh, you can scroll in your cell phone to see the other people.
I need to see this because it's horrible to don't see other people.
Yeah, you're here with Nani and Amira, Hassan, Ahmed, Manaj, Yune, Rafi, and Dalit, Shaga. Now Islam, Munmi, Sue.
It's nice.
Hi, everyone. Let's start up. Who would like to begin? Say your name, where you're from, and what you'd like to talk about. The schedule today is 1 hour of open conversation, and then a board of directors meeting at 16 UTC with a 2 hour gap in between. Ahmed, hi, I'm making you co-host.
Hi, Mr. Green. Okay.
Hi. Let's see if you can summon your courage and bring some of that beautiful energy that you're bringing into Discord into our call. Where the rubber hits the road. Magded Kurdistan, thank you for muting yourself.
James, hi everyone.
This is Amira.
Hi, Remy. Go ahead, Amira.
This is
Hi,
Amira from
teacher.
Libya.
Excuse me, who said hi, teacher? Was that Islam? Now I see Islam saying hi in the chat, but was that you saying it in voice? Anyway, go ahead, Amira.
Yeah, this is Amira from Libya. We here in my country. 1 minute, please.
I want to, while we're waiting for Amira, I want to share something with you. As you know, I'm teaching in person, a new job. And so I'm just getting to know some of my students in person. And there is some very beautiful, interesting synchronicity for me in watching their development and watching the development of our group. Our groups go through stages of development where they kind of settle, get close, have a falling out, and have some conflict or discord, and then they might work on that and then use that to go to the next stage of development, or they can get stuck. But so the class that I'm teaching yesterday, they said to me, James, we have a theory. I only know them for 1 month. It's a very short time. And they said, James, we have a theory that you really like chaos. And we think that you'd like chaos because it gives us a reason to interact with each other as students of English, where we want to learn and interact with each other. And that's why there's so much chaos in our classroom. And I think some version of that mind read, I think I've heard from someone in our group. I can't remember when, but I just want to set the record straight that no, I do not like chaos. Chaos is just a part of any relationship or any group. There is some degree of chaos and there's some degree of order, and some of it is within our control, some of it is not within our control. It's interesting for me to see what we do and how that influences the amount of chaos in the group or the amount of order in the group. And I do see it as my job as a teacher or as a group leader. I see it as my job to manage the threshold or upper limits of the chaos. because although there is chaos in any system, if there's too much chaos in a system, the system will break apart. And if there is too much strictness, if there's too much order in a system, the system won't be able to function. It won't be able to move and get new information and work. So there's a kind of Goldilocks, not too much chaos, not too little chaos, middle ground where systems work best, most efficiently for the purpose of they come together for. And each system is different about how much it wants, how much chaos it wants. So that's an interesting question to me. Being a teacher, being a group leader, is how much chaos do people want? Anyway, that's some of my thoughts this morning. We could talk about that, or we could talk about anything else that you want. Back to you.
This is Munmi from
This is
India.
Amira.
Yeah.
As long as the chaos is not with me, I'm quite fine with it.
Oh, the chaos is with you, though. as long as long as you're in the system, as long as you're a member of the system, the chaos is with you.
But I'm also a very short-tempered person,
Mhm.
and I give quick reaction. I can't wait. Whatever comes, it immediately comes, and I know it's going to hurt someone. So that's how I said. As long as it's about others,
Yeah.
no.
Okay. So in this group, what I suggest is, if you have the sense, that something in you is coming out and it's going to hurt somebody, you would direct it at me, rather than directing it at somebody else in the group. And the reason for that is because chances are I will take that. I won't take it personally. And if you direct it towards somebody else, they may take it personally, and that may then create a kind of little war. Right, I'm not suggesting that you attack me, but if you feel like there's something coming up in you and you don't know what to do with it, then I suggest you directed at me rather than anyone else in the group.
You must have seen a few days back, I asked you to add me in the WhatsApp group too, and then I finally left from there, just because a person was making comment and I couldn't bear that.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So now that you're here, you could explore what it was about the person's comments that you couldn't bear that made it feel or seem like being there
Yes.
unsustainable for some reason.
You always tell us to bring anything you wanted to talk about, to bring it in the group, isn't it?
Yeah.
You always, not in the private talk, and
Yeah.
I didn't have any options but to live in the group. So the persons, whatever, I mean, as when I joined, so a lot of messages and video calls, they started calling video calls without any permission. I mean, you can also imagine, without, I mean, I don't know anyone, all strangers are continuously calling video call. So am I going to accept it? I cannot. And
Yeah.
I brought this topic in the group, and
Moonme,
then some other persons who was known, it was
you're going
unknown.
pretty fast. Slow down.
Okay.
You're going pretty
The person
fast.
who- Okay.
If all right. 1 second. Let me just manage the sound. Okay, that's from you, Moonme. So we'll leave it alone. The
Group.
the guy.
Known, it was
Okay. Goodbye. I'm impressed, because that person comes every day at the start of the call. It's like I don't know, they have a very regular schedule for trying to disrupt. They're like, what am I going to do today? Well, at 9:20, I will go to James's group and do the scream. And then after that, I'll have some grapefruit, like what is the day in the life of a Zoom call disruptor with that level of, scheduling is pretty impressive. So back to you, Munmi. You have, you had an experience where people in the WhatsApp group were doing something you didn't like. They were calling you outside of the group, which is actually, well, hold on a second. That's actually something that's outside of the group. I tell people there, don't do that, right? So what you could do is you could see how you feel towards me for not upholding one second. Or not upholding the boundaries of the group. See, that's a group boundary that I'm setting, and then people are not living up to the boundary that I'm setting. That's my responsibility, to keep it, to make sure that the people in the group are living up to the guidelines. Do you have any feelings towards me for not watching the WhatsApp group more carefully?
No, this time not, because I already, whatever I needed to say, I already cleared it and then I left. So after that, what happened, I don't know, because I already left the group.
Yeah, so what happened was you kind of removed the possibility for yourself of knowing how you feel because you acted on it, right? Instead of knowing how you feel towards me about not maintaining the boundaries of the group, you acted on your own by leaving WhatsApp.
Yes.
And that would take away from you the opportunity of knowing how you feel about what's happening there. Can you tell me what I said?
Now, when I left there,
No, hold on, slow. Can you tell me what I said?
can you please repeat it?
Sure. What I said is, if you act on how you feel, you rob yourself, you take away from yourself the opportunity to know how you feel. So in the case of WhatsApp, somebody was doing something you didn't like, and you took an action, you left WhatsApp. And because of that, you don't know how you feel towards me for not maintaining
Yes.
stricter boundaries in WhatsApp for what I've already said is a rule for people are not to contact outside of the group or make calls without people's permission.
Yes.
Now can you tell me what I said?
Yes. No, you were saying that, yeah, I didn't act on, I already acted on, and without knowing my feeling towards you, I mean, you are not checking on WhatsApp and not controlling them. Without waiting for you to change.
You're gonna have to,
Without
Munmi, you're gonna have to fight a little harder against the sound in your own environment. The kids, you're gonna have to talk a little bit louder.
Okay, let me move from here. They are all the time. Yeah. So you are saying that without waiting for your response or without thinking about my feeling. I just acted on it and I left. So that's way I don't know, or I never tried.
Close. I'm not asking you to wait for my response.
Okay.
You don't have to wait for me, but you didn't wait for yourself, really. You didn't allow yourself to catch up with what your own experience was. You rushed and you took care of yourself. You got out of there because it wasn't working for you.
Yes.
Okay.
And there is a reason behind it.
Oh, there always is a reason. We are very, very good with giving a reason. We're not very good at exploring our own experience, but we're very good at giving a reason, always. You want to say what the reason is? I don't want to know the reason, but you might want to tell me anyway.
No, not necessary, I think.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm happy now because no disturbance at all. And I think I did the best decision for leaving this because I use that group only for reading purpose
Great.
that I can do anytime.
Say anyone else, Munmi.
Anyone else?
Where should I keep it?
This is Amira from Libya. I'm so sorry because somebody come here for a visit. In my country, today is a special day in all Muslim, day Arafah, and tomorrow, inshallah, Eid in Muslims. So that's it. Yeah, and I hope tomorrow in class my children, I hope to coming and my children precipitated with you, James. I hope that. I don't know if
Are you still willing to put your children in the hands of Hitler?
why? No.
There's some integration work that we need to do between Discord and our Zoom call. Yes, I'm still hosting the kids class tomorrow morning. So if you want to do kids class, if you have kids that you want to send to the kids class, ages 3 to 15, get in touch with me. I will send you the link for the Zoom call, and it's from 12 to 12:50 UTC.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else?
Let me put my joke into context so people don't misunderstand. Some people in Discord were commenting about my teaching, giving me some feedback that it is too strict and not polite. And I was compared to Hitler. I don't think that I am like Hitler, but I do want to I want to tell you that is certainly something you can explore, how you experience my teaching, if it is too strict or not strict or whatever, and talk to each other about it. This is the place to do it. Back to you, Amira, and back to the group.
Yeah, this is Amira from Libya. I think I see the one class with my children, with you. You are very kind and very different from here, because here, yeah, sometimes you are Hitler in the adult class, especially when they say no. But in the children class, no, you are very friendly with the child. Yeah, this is my experience. Anyone else?
Amira, let's work with that a little bit. So, is that how you want to describe someone who says no as Hitler?
No. But just for joking now, because when they say no, just only.
Yeah, I do say no to people. That's true.
Yeah, and because nobody listening, someone talk and you talk, and you try to hold on of that people and be quiet, listening first, and then talk. I understand this way, but sometimes when two people talk to each other, confused and no understand at all.
Yeah. Well, Amira, you may not be in the subgroup of people who I will not name. They can name themselves. You may not be in the subgroup of people who feel that my teaching is or leadership style is too strict.
No, you are very good leader. Yeah.
Okay. So there may exist both opinions in the group at the same time. And I don't know which you want to explore. Back to you.
Yeah, I see.
Back to back to everyone.
Aswal Duri from Iraq.
Aso Alduri.
Yeah, though I experienced many times of your no, but in each situation, you got the right to say no. And I feel that inside, but actually I feel at the same time with the dissatisfaction maybe that I want the exact answer. At the same time, I want it. But I feel inside that you're right, because you don't want to, because each no of you got an exact reason to do that. It is not a personal thing that you do that with me.
Yeah. So you have both of them inside of you. There's you have the part of you that says, oh, it makes sense that James would say no. And then you have the part of you that says, when I want something, I want it right now.
Exactly. So,
now,
but actually, you got a special and a magical way of teaching. I really like your class and even your way of teaching, and you are so special in doing that. This is frankly speaking. I can, yes.
So great. There is a part of you, right? You're touching both parts. There's a part of you that finds my teaching magical, feel that I have a special way of teaching, really appreciate being here. Great.
Thank you.
Now,
yes.
there's another part of you though that doesn't think so.
Yeah, I feel irritated that
Aso, hold on, Aso. Can you just let me finish my thought?
Okay.
I'm pausing to speak slowly, but I'm not done with my thought. Right? I'm pausing just so that to make it easier to understand me, but I haven't finished my thought. So I'm just in the middle. I'm almost done. You have these two parts inside of you. What you could do is choose one and really go into it fully. Because what you're doing is you're interrupting yourself. You're saying A, but B, but A, but B. And so because of that, you're interrupting yourself. You're not letting yourself work. You're not allowing yourself to fully explore the magic and really liking something. And you're also not allowing yourself to explore whatever you feel when somebody says no to you and you think it's outrageous and unacceptable. And you probably don't feel very magical and appreciative at that time. Would you like to stop interrupting yourself and let yourself choose one of those to work on?
Yeah, it depends on you.
No.
Okay, just one thing.
No, I'm going to say no right now. No. No.
Just one thing.
So can you hear me? No. Yeah. No. It does not.
No. Okay.
So hold on. Hold on, Aso.
Okay.
No, no, this is really important. It does
Yeah.
not depend on me. I am not the master of your work, so I cannot make that choice for you.
But you didn't let me
No,
continue my
no, I
thoughts.
want
But you
no,
asked me to continue your
no.
thoughts.
So
No,
I'm
this is not
interrupting
fair.
you. I know it's not fair. It sucks, doesn't it? I want you to take in what I'm saying.
Okay, but you didn't
I'm
actually
not, no,
understand me.
no. So I
You
want you
didn't
to, I
understand.
want you to understand me right now.
Okay. You get me wrong, actually.
So
Yes.
I'm not going to fight you anymore. You want to interrupt yourself? I'm not going to fight it.
When you just one question.
No,
Is
I'm
when
not
you-
interested in your question.
No?
I have no interest in your question whatsoever.
Why?
Not interested in answering your question either. That question either.
Because you feel upset of me.
So
Yes.
tell me when you're ready to work with me.
I'm with you all the time.
You're not at all. You're not with me at all. You're fighting me every step of the way.
Yeah, because I love everything
I
you do.
can't I cannot even speak a word. And you're really interrupting yourself. It's not about me. I am really just a kind of servant here, as best as I can be, to work with you. But if you sabotage yourself, there's nothing I can do to help you.
Just one thing, you can help me.
No, not one thing, not even a small thing.
No?
That's why.
Who is that? Manoj?
Yes, sir. This is Manoj from India.
Can you contain your feelings rather than joining the interrupting?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Back to you, Aso. We're fine, right? Because Aso is working really on something that everybody does. Everybody here has a part of them that sabotages themselves and interrupts themselves and their work. We're getting to see it through Aso, but it's not unique to Aso. We all do it.
There is just one little more information I want to say. When you say
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, just
I don't want to hear it, Aso. La 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 la. Do you know? You know? La 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 la.
Okay, James. You
May
don't
I
have
say
to do that,
something?
please.
Nope.
May I
Because-
speak?
No. No. I would like someone to hear me. Before anyone speaks, I would like someone to hear me. Is anybody able to hear me?
Yes, we all.
No, you have to
Yes.
demonstrate it, Aso.
Of course, go ahead.
Yes, I can
This
hear
is
you.
James.
Yeah.
What you like to do?
I want to hear you. I want to hear you, Mr. James.
Everyone
Me
wants to
too.
hear you.
Yeah.
So
Actually, we are already hearing you.
nobody's listening to me. Actually, you're all talking at the same time, not following my instructions. So now you're actually all joining us so in interrupting yourselves, about 15 of you. What I'm inviting you to do instead of joining the chaos subgroup of creating more noise is to follow my lead. And you can follow my lead saying your name, where you're from, and telling me what I said. Aso is not doing that, but would anybody else like to try to do that?
I didn't do that. I said my.
No, you're
I
not
said my
doing that,
name.
Aso. No.
I said my name and my country.
Aso, what you, hold on, Kawa. Aso, what you're not doing is telling me what I'm saying.
हो गए कैमरे चल रहे हैं नहीं
They
देश का हमें
didn't
नहीं
even
पता
let me to speak.
because मैं देश नहीं देखा
Excuse
था
me.
हमें
I'm
नया
gonna-
दल का
Aisha, I muted you because you're not talking to us. So you're arguing with me, Aso. You keep saying that I'm not giving you a chance to speak.
No, I'm saying about the group.
well, I don't know what you're talking about. The group is actually being quite patient with you. I don't know why you imagine the group is not giving you an opportunity to speak. I'm the one who would like the floor and would like to be understood, also. And you're interrupting that. When I am inviting somebody to do that, you are coming in over and over and over again and saying you want to speak. It's what I call a filibuster. Filibuster means you just speak and you block everybody else out. You can't filibuster here. Can somebody tell me what I said?
You said she cannot be a
This is
filibuster, or-
Yasin. This is
Yes.
Yasin
This is Yasin from
from
Iran.
Iran. Go ahead, Yasin.
You said she can, or even someone cannot be interrupting anyone and not allowing to talk. Filibustering, I guess.
That's part of it.
But the long part of it is about you having the floor and you can order and someone who can talk or not. And she was talking and not letting other people to talk. I guess it's
Yasin,
okay.
no,
I don't know.
Yasin, you only got part of it. The part that I want you to, let me correct you.
I joined in the middle.
No, you can't join until you get me. You can't join until you get me. I want you to get the second part. I'm going to tell you what the second part is that you missed. The part that you missed is that so is not unique in doing that. We all here have a part of us that interrupts ourselves from working.
What does it mean exactly?
Excuse me. This is not the time to ask me questions. This is the time to just listen to me. If you can try to say what I said, then you can have, then we can work. But otherwise, I'm going to go to someone else who's open to listening to me rather than asking me questions. Would you tell me what I said?
You said everyone has part of themselves that stop doing what they are doing, I guess.
Yeah, they have a part of themselves which gets in the way of their goals, interrupts themselves, gets in their own way, and makes things hard for themselves.
Maybe the ego of themselves.
No. So I want, yeah, I wouldn't use those words. You might use those words.
Because I didn't understand what you said exactly.
Yeah, because you're not taking in what I'm saying. You're trying to, you're actually, you're right there with us. So you're trying to speak and listen at the same time, and that doesn't work.
No, because
yes, you are.
Listen.
Yes. No, you're trying to speak and listen at the same time, Yasin.
It's
and you're arguing with me rather than taking in what I'm saying. So you're right there with us. So in disrupting yourself in working here. But again, don't take it personally that you might do that, because we all have a part of ourselves that tends to do that sometimes. And when it comes up in the group, it's more likely to come up in others.
This is Amira from Libya.
Go ahead, Amira.
You describe now the situation, what happened in Asu and Yasin, and everybody coming here. I will try to explain in the simple way, okay? When somebody coming in the class and feeling two thing and disrupt ourselves, that is the very hard for ourselves, because sometimes damage some feeling and miss it some feeling and misunderstanding.
Yes, hold on, Amira. Yasin, I want you to bring that into voice. Don't go hiding into chat. with your zipped mouth emojis. If you have a feeling about what's happening between us, bring it into the voice, talk about it. Now, you weren't able to do that by summarizing me. If you have a feeling and you're not able to summarize me, I want you to hold that until you can come in and work in the way we work here. Back to you, Amira.
Okay. And you will try to teach of us how to dealing about this situation if happened in the reality, because this is type of communication skills to understand what I feeling and how to express my feeling, not miss it and try to avoid our feeling at all, because when that avoid or drop it something, maybe it is hard for ourselves more than better. If I'm right or wrong? I think you don't understand me.
Amira, good enough. It's good enough.
Yeah, thank you. I think this is the problem happened between class. Sometimes our class going smoothly and very nice, and sometimes no, more disturbed, more interfere, more. I don't know how to feeling, but sometimes when I sitting and listen our class 1, 2, 3 hours without any benefit, just only coming and disturbing ourselves. This is a very how to say that I'm unsatisfied, but sometimes the class are going very good when just only listening and understand and then talk. Yeah.
Well,
this is my experience. Yeah.
Yeah, Amira, if you have an experience of dissatisfaction in the class for whatever reason, you might interrupt your own work by doing something like that, by discharging your dissatisfaction into the group by interrupting, by not going along. That would get in your way of then learning. The alternative to doing that would be to come to the group and talk about your dissatisfaction.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
This is Kawa.
Go ahead, Kawa.
I want to try to summarize about what talked before now. He talked and Amira, you talked and said sometimes it's happened. I think it happened and smoothly the session is going on and everything and sometimes it's happened and we have some problem like now when also speak and don't listen to you. Am I wrong, Amira?
Kawa, please, you didn't get my point about my experience. This is the very important part.
Kawa, hold on. Amira, tell him. Don't tell him he didn't get you. Just tell him what you want to get.
Okay, that's my experience here for what happened now from starting the class. About sometimes I joined to the class and listening 2-3 hours, just only the class disturbance from each other, because all of us disturb each other, just only will try to speak. This is the very important. You understand me, Kawa?
You said, yes, I can summarize. You said when you sometimes join this session, it's you can join on 1, 2, 3 hours, and so the session it's happened and smoothly. It's and I think you said you satisfied about like this session.
Okay,
If
nearly
I
close.
if I missed, correct me. I don't.
Don't give up
That's
on,
enough.
don't give up on yourself, Amira. If he didn't get you, don't drop
Correct me.
yourself.
Okay. Kawa, please, because your voice not clear for me, but I
Yeah.
will try to. Yeah, I will try to explain my experience, Kawa. Okay. My experience about what happened until now, just only disturbance ourselves. Sometimes happened in the previous session, disturbance from each other, because only focus about speaking, not listening and understand each other. Can
Amira,
you tell me?
Amira, I want to try. You're saying that people sometimes focus only on their desire to speak and not on it.
Answer only.
Kawa, hold on.
Okay.
Amira, you're saying that people focus only on their desire to speak and they leave out the listening, and that creates a place where there is disturbance. People don't understand anyone.
Yes, you're right. Anyone
All right.
else?
Kawa, can you get that?
Amira said sometimes people join this session and they try to listen in order to desire
No, Kawa.
what we want to listen.
Kawa, no. Not that people join and try to listen. That people join and don't listen. They only speak. They only want to speak. And I want to move on, Kawa, because your internet is not working. There's a internet problem, Kawa. So back to the group. Sorry, Kawa. Back to the group.
This is Hassan from Turkey.
Hassan, I turned your video off because it was like the video camera was like on a playground and it was going all over the place.
So sorry because at the same time I had to observe my sons.
Yeah, I understand. It was just making me motion sick to watch. So go ahead.
Okay. What Amira said, and then you summarized what she said. Mostly people focus on the desire to speak, and while they are doing this, they leave out listening. So it causes some misunderstandings, or sometimes it makes the conversation a little bit complex. That's it. And may I say one more thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
As you know, I am one of the members of you mentioned the subgroup, but I never thought that.
Would you say what the subgroup is? Dissatisfaction with my leadership, or
yeah, but
yeah.
Okay, I was one of the members of this subgroup, but I never told anything about your teaching skills because, as I said many times, I am not able to say or comment on your teaching skills because I am not a teacher. But what I want to say, I don't know why, but you don't want to understand what I'm saying. But I'm trying to say, yeah, I like your classes, especially for advanced learners. And as you know, I can say that I am in a big discipline in these classes. But I don't like the way you communicate with the people. For example, it shouldn't be that difficult for you to say, please hold on. Sorry, but no. You directly said, no, hold on, stop. So, this disturbed me a lot. That is the point. And, I was never interested in people. whom you struggled with. I was only interested in the situation, the way you lead. Okay, for example, as I said before, it shouldn't be too difficult for you to make explanations before taking actions. That was my question from the first day that I joined here, and still haven't answered. So, I mean, what I want to say,
I still
Yeah.
haven't answered a question of yours?
no, you haven't answered yet.
Oh, what's
You
the question?
haven't answered
What's
yet.
the question?
was why you didn't want to, okay, why you don't want to make explanations before you take an action. That was the question.
Oh,
For example, it
Wait,
was not
wait.
about Nani, it was not
no,
about
Hassan,
the lady
Hassan,
today.
Hassan, would you let me answer the question now?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so it's not true. I do want to give explanations about what I'm doing. Do you believe me?
No, because
Great. Stop.
probably I
Great.
missed.
Wait, stop. No. So I've answered your question and you don't accept it. And that's why you don't have an answer to your question.
no.
Yes.
I
Oh,
didn't-
absolutely.
I didn't
Hassan,
see your answer. question.
Absolutely. I've answered your question and you don't accept my answer. That's the problem.
Okay, please, can you answer one more time?
Yeah. I'm gonna take a step back here. You would like to know why I don't want to give an explanation before I act.
Yeah.
In other words, you think you know what I want. You think that I don't want to give an explanation. I'm telling you it's not true. I do want to give an explanation before I act. And again, do you believe me?
Okay, I believe in you, but you know,
No. I'm not asking you if you believe in me, which is totally different. I'm asking you if you believe my answer to your question. That's a different question.
But okay, I wanted you to answer my question one more time, and you haven't done it yet.
I
I'm
have
still
done it.
waiting for the answer.
No, Hassan. I've answered your question twice. You don't accept my answer. That's the thing. That's totally different. And that's totally fine. You don't have to accept my answer. But you're telling yourself that I didn't answer your question. I'm telling you, I have. You want a different answer. That's something else. You want a different answer from me.
Okay. I didn't see your answer.
Yes, because you want because you're so focused on the
It's not
answer.
about my expectation. It was not
Absolutely it
about my
is, Hassan.
expectation.
Absolutely it is about your expectation. You have a desire for me to give you the answer that you want. I'm not giving that to you. And so the way you're describing that is me not giving you any answer, but I've given you an answer.
Okay. I don't know what you think, but I didn't see your answer. Even you answered twice, I didn't see. And
That's
you know,
fine. You don't
and
have, that's fine. You
and
don't
I,
have
we
to see it.
different point of views.
Hassan,
No, it shouldn't be similar. In this case, I don't have any problem. Probably you
are you
don't
sure?
believe me that
Are you
I did-
sure?
Yeah,
So-
100%.
Okay. Well, you're still coming here to say that I haven't answered your question for a very long time.
No, to be honest, I wanted to say that I didn't tell anything about your teaching skills, but I said
Well,
that
but
I
that's
didn't
not
like
true.
the way you lead.
That's not true either. See, you don't like the way I lead. That you, in a way, I mean, you are saying you have opinions about my teaching.
I cannot because I don't know how to teach.
Well,
How can I help?
Yeah,
How
except
can I
that you
evaluate
do.
your-
Except,
No,
you may not accept it, but you do have opinions about me.
no. I have, as I mentioned before, I have no idea about teaching skills. In this
Then,
case,
Hassan,
I cannot evaluate your skills.
Hassan, then what are we talking about? If you don't have an opinion about my teaching skills, then what are we talking about?
No, I'm just saying that, okay, please make explanations while taking actions, because sometimes people can misunderstand you easily, because
Yeah.
we are coming from different cultures, different countries, and of course we have different point of views in this life. So if you make explanations, everything can be easier. This is what I'm saying. And one more point that I want to say, if you can be kinder, everything's gonna be nicer. This is my opinion. Okay, for example, it shouldn't be too difficult for you to say, okay, sorry, but no, please hold on. Please wait for a while. This is easy. This must be really easy because you are speaking your mother tongue. And as I said before, I like your classes for advanced learners. But again and again, I don't like the way you communicate with your students. I am one of them.
Yeah, and that's what gives you the authority to have an opinion about my teaching. Being a student gives you the authority to have an opinion about me as a teacher, which you have.
I think you must be cheating right now, because I didn't say anything about your teaching skills. Instead, I talked about your communication skills with your students.
Hold
I
on
am
a
not that
second. Hold on a
stupid.
second.
Please, I know what I'm saying.
Ahmed and co-hosts, please do not let the members in with Cyrillic in their name. You remove them. Remove it. Remove them right now. Remove the.
I don't.
So hold on a second, Hassan. Co-hosts, all of the people who entered the group with the Cyrillic alphabet are creating the disruption. So don't let people into the group with the Cyrillic in their alphabet. Cyrillic is, the alphabet from Russian language. That's the ones creating the noise. Don't admit that. Back to you, Hassan.
I am done.
You're done. Okay, so
Yep.
Yeah, let me say something about that. Hassan is actually right in that subgroup with Aso of getting in his own way, saying that he has no opinion, and then also saying that he has an opinion about my teaching. It would be useful, Hassan, if you chose one or the other.
Okay, again, I didn't
I'm not
one
finished,
word.
Hassan. I'm not finished. Can I speak? Yeah. So you did say a word about me and how I talk to my students. You said, I heard you say, you think I'm not kind, and you think that I'm not polite to the students, and that I could be gentler and be easier, that I create difficulties unnecessarily, and that I could be gentler, clearer, give more, you call it explanation. I think you mean like giving people heads up, preparation, saying, well, I'm about to do this before I do something.
Yes.
Okay. Is that not giving me feedback and suggestions about my teaching?
No, it was not about your teaching. It was about your communication.
Oh, yeah. Well, as a teacher here, I communicate with students.
Yeah, you are communicating, but I'm saying that I don't like the way you communicate with your students.
Okay. You don't like the way I communicate with my students, and you have some company. Great. Say anyone else again, Hassan.
I'm not anyone else. Thank you, by the way.
You're welcome.
Also,
go ahead, Aso.
Thank you, James. I want to say, I want to apologize because you didn't get me. I hate someone when didn't get my idea, because as Hassan just said, that we are here from different cultures, and maybe we got our different way of expressing our ideas, which make us not so clear to the others, whom they are native speakers just like you. So what I wanted to say
One
is,
second, Aso. Sorry to interrupt again. It's been 1 hour. I wanted to end now, but I don't want to cut this off short. So I'm going to end the call in 30 minutes, just so you know. 30 more minutes, I'm going to end the call, and then we'll come back at 16 UTC for the Board of Directors meeting. Back to you, Aso.
yeah. So I just wanted to say, when you said, for example, yesterday, no, so I wouldn't even pronounce the words for you. And I said, I am dissatisfied. So in that way, can I hold my question to the next day and ask the same? Would you accept that? This was what I wanted to say, but you didn't like me to do that. Can I hold the same question the next day and have my answer?
Yes.
Yes, that would be great then. I have no problem at all with you. This is what I feel dissatisfied with, that I don't have, that when I say, ask my question and you refuse because it will create kind of chaotic place that you don't want to mix certain activity with another one. I get you, but this is what I want to say. It depends on you, and you felt upset. I mean, it depends on you. And the next question would be, would you accept to answer my question the next day? And that's it. That
Say anyone else.
Okay. So before saying anyone else, are you upset for me?
No.
This is Ahmed.
May I say something?
No, no, and no, because Aso did not say anyone else. If you listen to what Aso said, she said she has another question.
Yeah. So do you feel
I said anyone else, but I don't say anyone else for other people. Aso did not say anyone else. You need to wait for the anyone else. Aso, you want to check a mind read with me? Go ahead and ask me. You have a mind read that I'm upset. Go ahead and ask me.
Okay. So do you feel upset with me?
No. Do you believe me?
Thank you so much. Yeah. So yeah, actually, I believe you.
How do you feel discovering that your map, your thought was not true?
My thought of being not upset?
No, you thought I was upset. You found out it's not true. How is it to discover that you were wrong?
So happy, because
Okay.
I want you not feeling upset
Okay.
from me. Because I love your sessions and classes, and even your way is magical. The one bit I refuse it is that you didn't get my next question, and you just give your decision that you are not interested in my questions at all, and you want like to answer me because I fight with you or keep arguing with you. Maybe I like irritating you because you look amazing when you are angry. Just want to make you a little bit getting yeah.
So would you make some space for feeling good?
Yeah, I feel good.
Say anyone else.
Okay. Anyone else? Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is me.
From Syria.
Yeah.
I can. I think we hear 35 members in this session, and we want all of us to speak and discuss about our topic. We have in this group some people only want to speak and we don't have the time the other one. And this is, I think this is a class, we have a teacher here named Mr. Green. We want all of us have listen to him and obedient about what have and criteria and standard enroll this session. I think we here all to learn English, not just one to learn and let other listen. Anyone else?
Can I take the floor? Yeah.
Hello, can I take the floor? Hello.
Who are you asking, Christina?
Christina from Italy. Hi, guys. I'm sorry, I beg your pardon. I'm in my, having my break. While listening, guys, very thrilled. And how you have been, by the way, James?
Who you're asking me?
Yeah, how you have been.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Good.
Very well. Good. I've been, drop you a line a couple of days ago, roughly, nearly, concerning the US students. How can I have, the further info concerning this course?
You're interested in the class that I'm starting just for people in the US.
Yeah. I've been asking the price and, yada, yada, yada. But I don't know. I haven't received any answers for you, so.
Christina, can I just understand something? Are you in the US?
No, I'm not, but I'm in Europe, but I would like to participate, or just only for US students.
I'm sorry. That class is you must be living in the United States as a permanent resident or a citizen.
Yes.
Huh?
Okay, cool. Just for US students, even though maybe could be, foreigners, but they are living in the US. Yes.
Yeah, it's for people who live in the US only. That one class. Most of the things I do are open to anyone, but you're talking about my class for US students. You must live in the United States as a permanent resident or as a recent arrived refugee or as a US citizen. Yeah.
Understandable. Yes, understandable. Well, concerning dissatisfaction and satisfaction, I'm, to be honest and frank with you, I'm satisfied with your job. I'm more than content. You are an authoritative, like me, you have an authoritative voice and you're responsible for your job and you're doing this for free for us, guys. We should be content. It's just, you have to, you can take it or leave it, James. To be a little bit more passionate, while you're speaking, to be a little bit more passionate, and that's all.
Patient. Sorry.
Yes.
I thought you said passionate. Patient.
Character. Yes. Patient. Yes. Patient. Thank you. That's all. You can take it. You take it or leave it. It's up to you all the time. Guys. Thank you very much for.
Yeah, you're right. You're right in the subgroup. A lot of people would like me to be more patient.
More patient. A little bit. Just a little bit. No more. Thank you, guys. The floor is yours. So have your say. Over to you. Thank you very much. Yeah, may I speak?
Who are you asking, Sue?
I ask all of you. Ask the group. May I speak? Yeah. This is Sue. I want just to say something.
You didn't get an answer from the group. Do you want to go without getting an answer?
Okay, I'm waiting. Okay, may I ask you, Mr. James, may I say something?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I want to say something about what happened today, or what happened almost every day. I feel that the big issue that we don't realize the value of the time. We waste a lot of time to all of us to listen to one who speak. What I say, I'm not talking about someone, specific someone. I want just to know the value of the time. All of us have rights to speak, or we should have time. All of us have time. We join here to learn, to listen to each other, not just to joke or just we joke sometimes, yes, okay, during the class, but to do something benefit, not just to speak. We all of us need to speak, but we need to limit time for all of every one of us to be more benefit. Everyone should speak directly what he wants to say or his goals, because if you don't do it like this or respect the time, we will lose it. Okay.
Thank you so much for listening. Did you get me? Yeah. Did I say anything wrong, or what happened? Okay, may I say anyone else, or what, Mr. James? I didn't understand. Okay, thank you so much for listening to me. Anyone else?
This is Murad. So I believe that the discussion running now about the style of work that you are doing, James, and the difficulties actually that some students facing during your session. Well, from my own side, I believe it's easy to anyone to find English classes via Zoom, and it's available everywhere. But what makes things unique here, it's the way of teaching, I believe. James, you are coming with unique techniques where you are discovering something new inside each student, where he should think and discover what's not discovered inside him. So this is what makes things unique here, and the reason of being attracted to your sessions. So this is it. That's all. Back to the group. This moment of silence, you are. there is a moment of silence you are having, James. So I'm wondering, is there any an issue or something?
No.
Okay, so back to the group.
This is Khan. I would like to say something exactly. Exactly, I heard some comments about James, about dissatisfaction, someone about the class. So why we are here exactly? We are here for learning something new and share with others exactly. So I think, in my perspective, the way our teacher leading is fruitful for ourselves, not for others. So we should obey our teacher's leading, and we should learn something new, and that's all from me. Anybody else?
This is Munmi from India. As far as your teaching way is concerned, I'm totally satisfied. The way you approach is really interactive and interesting. So I don't have anything to say about your teaching. It's good. I like it. And what I said about your rudeness and all, that's different from teaching. I haven't experienced with me yet. My question is that when we're talking to someone who left a group. But then again, I will say, I'm not perfect, and I don't, who can say I'm right or wrong? This is my opinion, my thinking. But I may be wrong, I don't know. This is my opinion. Okay. But I don't say that I am the right one to judge you. Like you said, maybe there's mind read or I don't know what. But so please don't, take it otherwise. I may be wrong. This is my feeling only. Thank you. Anyone else?
This is Murad again. And I just want to ask you, Mr. James, is there a specific reason of why you are raising this subject to be discussed? In general, did you receive any comments or any incident happen, to come with the subject?
I don't. You're saying that I raised the topic of my teaching?
Actually, I didn't join the sessions, from the beginning. So I don't know exactly what was the reason of raising this subject. So is there a specific reason to discuss about the techniques or the way of teaching that you are doing now?
Could you ask yourself that question? What's the reason you're interested in it?
Well, the reason is to talk, to be fair and to come with my opinion, because I'm valuing, the session that I'm attending every day, and definitely I should be in the position of protecting anything that could be harmful to these classes. Are you satisfied with my answer?
You said that you want to protect the class from anything harmful.
Yes, from any bad reputation that could, affect the beauty of the class that we are having.
Do you think that if somebody doesn't like my teaching, that is a threat to the class?
Well, see, honestly, any English classes, it's built on students. So any comment, it could be effective, maybe negatively or positively. And this is live, evaluation for a project, it could affect definitely. The voice of the people, it definitely should be concerned. Unless you think something else.
You have a negative prediction that a bad reputation about my class and my teaching will spread through the students and destroy the class.
No, I didn't take it to the level of it will be destructive to the whole class, but I'm coming with a question actually, and that was my reason of asking. Is there like something special happened so that we discuss this in general?
I guess the only way to know that would be to be here for the class, to see what happens in the class and to see what people are bringing up.
Well, yes, I do believe that, coming in the beginning is something very important, but unfortunately today I couldn't make it due to some personal stuff happened. But, I just joined, after a couple of minutes. It's my bad for sure. But still, I'm not satisfied because I didn't get the exact answer from you, Mr. James.
You're right with Hassan and Aso and others about getting in your own way and disrupting your ability to learn by not managing whatever is getting in the way of being here so that you could answer your question to your satisfaction.
Well, we could come with the idea where we can, inform any new member that will join the group of what exactly is the subject. For example, yeah, go ahead, please.
So you're coming in with a yes, but.
Yes, but yes, this is exactly what I can describe my answer for sure.
And yes.
But if I will give you the proposal I'm coming with, it could solve a lot of things that is running under the circle of asking for the subject. Maybe the moderator, he can come with the subject every 10 minutes in the chat where any new member will join, he will be informed and aware of the discussion. If you can add this to their task, it will be amazing. Because the concept of Zoom meetings. Now we cannot judge people to come on the same time or the beginning and to listen for 30 minutes. I was listening for 30 minutes, but I couldn't exactly observe the subject.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
So a yes, but is a way of not listening to someone. We say yes, but instead of just saying no, but it's the same meaning. And when we say no to someone, it means we're not willing to listen to them or go along with them. We have something of our own that we want to bring up. And so that for me, I'm going to just mute Faram. I think that's, no. Murad, I think there's noise coming from your mic. I'm going to mute you. Okay. Yeah, so that is the theme for today. Do we want to listen to each other, or do we want to speak about what is important to us? I'm going to go to surprises and learnings now. We have 10 more minutes. Surprises, learnings, satisfactions, dissatisfactions, discoveries, or next moves.
Yeah.
Aisha.
Aisha from Indonesia. Yeah, can I? Hello. This is Aisha from Indonesia. Can I speak? This is my floor. Okay, I just try to summarize or give some opinion about this class during I joined this meeting. Since I joined at the first meeting, it seems like all these participants, all these people here try, yeah, you are right that people here try to focus on the desire to speak. It is normal because this is a class, speaking class, and so they try to focus on the speaking and how to improve their speaking skill. So they try to try to get the chance how to speak with other people and try to understand what they the people or the participants here what they are saying. But
Aisha? Aisha?
Yeah.
Is this a surprise, a learning, a satisfaction, a dissatisfaction, a discovery, or a next move?
It is a kind of a dissatisfaction actually for me, because sometimes you ask for all the participants not to interrupting each others, while the participant, one of the participants to speak. And but in other way, when we try to finish our thought, to give our thought or to speak, and then suddenly you try to stop or interrupting us, not to continue our explanation first, because perhaps there is some word or something that you want to say during speech. Yeah.
So your dissatisfaction is that I interrupt people. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there one small thing you could do so you're not so dissatisfied about me interrupting people?
Yeah. That's right. Okay. Anybody else?
I don't know what you mean by that's right. It's a question. I'm wondering if there is something you could do, and you don't have to.
This is what I feel during this class, because when I see all these participants try to explain what they want to speak and what the opinion they try to give to this class or to you, or and then suddenly you try to
Aisha?
no.
Aisha? So you're explaining it again, but I didn't get an answer to my question, which is what might you do about that? And you don't have to answer now. I'm going to go to others. Other surprises, learnings.
This is Murad again.
This is Amira from Libya. Today I learn from you, James, about how to make a more patient and a good leader. Thank us all. Anyone else?
Yes, this is Murad. Thank you so much. Aisha, I don't know if I'm right with your name, but I'm dissatisfied today, actually. I'm not satisfied with the class. I don't know, the general atmosphere sound gloomy and sad, not like usual. So definitely, I didn't get that vibe that I used to have. And that smile that I see from you, James, is something gonna change a lot. So I'm satisfied now with your smile.
See, this is the cheating, Murad. Actually, you're cheating.
Why? What do you think that?
Your
With my
camera,
reading, by the way.
your camera is off. So you can only focus on my expressions. And it's as if my expressions are your expressions. And that's why you're following my face very closely. I smile, you get happy. I frown, you get upset. What I would like you to do is I would like you to try to notice your own experience and have your own experience separate from mine, because we're not the same person. And it might be possible, I want you to consider that I might be happy and you're not happy, or I might be unhappy and you are happy, because we're not the same person, Murad.
Yes, but can I give an explanation?
No, you cannot. No, you cannot. I'm going to other surprises and learnings. Other surprises, learnings. Yeah.
I feel satisfied when you said, when I asked you that if you are upset with me or not, and you said no. And the other thing, when you let me explain to you what I meant by it depends on you in the previous period that we got an argument together. And I make it clear to you that I didn't mean it. What I meant is, can I get an answer in the next day of what I asked? And you said no the previous day, and you accept that. And that was another
great satisfaction. That's a satisfaction. Yes. Other surprises, other surprises, learnings. We have 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Me, Munmi, my satisfaction is that how passionately you are listening to everyone who are criticizing you. And my dissatisfaction is that I don't see a smile on you.
That's true. You don't. That's true. You don't see a smile on my face. What is one small thing you can do so you're not so dissatisfied next time?
This.
You there, Munmi?
Yeah. I didn't understand.
With any dissatisfaction, I ask, is there one small thing you can do?
Okay.
So you're not dissatisfied or as dissatisfied next time.
Okay. What I can do is that in such cases, I have to remain silent without revealing my real feeling.
Really? You think so? We don't have time to get into this, but that to me sounds like you can control how I feel. And I'll tell you right now, you can't. You can't control how people feel. People are going to smile and people are going to frown. And if you take that just personally, as if you're the source of people's feelings, that's a road to what I would call emotional slavery. You're not responsible for other people's feelings.
That's true. Look at me. But yes, I'm sad that you are not smiling.
Okay, you can be sad that I'm not smiling, but okay. Well, let's leave it on that note. We'll end here for today. I will not for today, but for now, I'm going to end my class and I will come back in an hour and a half. 90 minutes, I'll come back for the board of directors meeting. So enjoy the rest of your day, or see you then. Bye, everybody. Good work.
Bye, James.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, James.
Bye.
Thank you.
Don't forget
Thank
to
you.
smile. What's the
Bye.
use of crying?
Yeah,
Smile.
Bye,
you,
Nani. Bye, Ahmed.
See you.
Bye, Khan. Bye, Guido.
You
Bye,
made
Manoj.
him
Bye,
smile.
Kawa. Bye,
Finally.
Nikea. Bye,
Finally.
Munmi. Bye.